And of course I got your back, don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Two hands meet at zenith. Nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
Around the waters rolling dance, whenever all eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back, don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad news stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Como é que é, malta da pesada? Estamos aqui de volta para mais um episódio e mais um livestream de Metaphor ReFantazio. E vamos começar Accept the King Emperor's Bounty. Vamos começar a fazer o Torneio dos Reis. Como é que se chama a quest em específico? Tournament for the Throne. Torneio pelo trono. É mais apropriado. Ok, mas basicamente toda a gente pode participar e é para se mostrar à população que é worthy de ser um bom rei. Nós vamos participar porque porque não há maneira de chegarmos até ao Luís sem ser... não conseguimos pará-lo de maneira nenhuma por causa da magia do rei, por isso é que foi o que aconteceu ao Grias. Por isso vamos lutar com ele de uma forma mais indireta. Vamos nós participar em nome do rei, mas também... Mas vai ser a nossa cara que vai ser... Não, vamos dar a cara porque o rei, ninguém sabe quem ainda está vivo. O rei não, o príncipe.
True.
If a guard captain is struggling with this bounty, then I say it's the perfect target for us. I don't think many would take it out from under us, but you may as well grab the request besides. Makes it official. Então, o primeiro passo do torneio é matar uma criatura gigante. Gigante não é o termo certo. Uma grande criatura. E a linguagem não é específica, por isso, tendo em conta que já os participantes todos já levaram todas as bounties para criaturas realmente enormes e mágicas e todo poderosas, não resta nenhuma assim de grande notoriedade para nós. Por isso nós decidimos ir fazer a bounty da pessoa. Eu ia dizer do humano, mas não ia ser correto. Não sei qual será a raça do gajo que a gente vai fazer a bounty. É um man que anda a raptar crianças, basicamente. Nós vamos usar isso. Pode ser que resulte, pode ser que seja aceito pelo torneio, nós não temos bem a certeza, mas realmente a linguística de tudo faz entender que é uma criatura gigante. Mas pode ser também entendido como algo difícil, e esta bounty é sem dúvida uma que tem dado bastantes problemas aqui à capital, e nesse aspecto também é uma grande bounty. I'm too late, all the eye-catching postings are already taken. Though a bounty need not be a person. If I procure the head of some horrific monster like a human, my family's name will be known to the world in no time. Hold on a moment, please. Isn't besting a monstrosity like that a bit more complicated? Ok. Já falamos com os outros, vamos então aceitar aquela bounty do kidnapper. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me, are you actually thinking of participating in a tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of youth. Demo Man Goddard. That's rich! A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of. A king? As king? The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Louis there too. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral. Wow.
Hey!
Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Esme? 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 You sure can handle that? You can handle that? You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Martira, you can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
The old castle town kidnapper. Increases courage e é 100.000 Reeves.
Let's call it.
100.000 Keanu Reeves é muitos Keanu Reeves, mas não os suficientes. Ok, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll?
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Should probably stay inside and rest today. Não vai dar para fazer nada.
Well met, eh?
Yeah, I'd really like to, but vamos falar com o Stroll.
Hey,
I asked Fabienne for a map of Martira and she gave me the one from Grius's personal effects. Covers all the main roads, we may have found one in town, but the military map always has more details.
yeah.
Fabienne continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's just achieve our goals. Sem dúvida.
Hello.
Brailhaven. So-called exhibition. Fabienne?
Don't push yourself too much.
The more you depart, Maria will surely miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while.
Now then.
Our preparation seems to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overturned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive my muttering. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Ok, será que dá para falar com a Maria? I wonder if something's wrong. Ela vai estar no nosso quarto.
What?
This is Oakenberg's room. She'll get angry if you go in without her permission. Well, let's ask. Hey, can I go into your room? Não dá para perguntar.
Fancy a bit of it?
Ok, não temos mais information. Acho que só podemos escolher bed. The bed is simple but clean, and has an aroma that reminds me of a clear sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Yes.
Good night.
Thank you.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Okay, nice mission.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Judah!
Lady Judah! Far away sky, blue and clear, echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Far away sky, blue and white. Far away sky so clear. Let life be a let my wish echo. What's that soul? Far beyond the shore.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Gideaux.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Louis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Louis, Gideaux, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Louis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Louis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found you, behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Uau, eu gostei deste episódio de anime, sempre bom. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec!
Whoa! What's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Ok, vou tentar a ler tudo. Estava tão bem sem estar a ler. Ok, parece que temos aqui uma personagem nova. Pilot. Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We wanna go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Ooh. Very well. Temos de passar por
Let us hurry.
3 camps.
This place here.
Wow!
Yeah, okay. Martira, here it is. On to Martira, on this craft's legs. Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days in 3 nights, that's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular.
Very good. Now cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castle Town.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neuras. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neuras? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you? Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the ballet runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Eu gostei dele.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this Gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Epá, estou aqui a sentir o clima.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic, oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him.
The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities such as the strategy room, the lounge and the kitchen. You can also visit the Academia. Let's visit the engine room first.
Oh yeah?
Ok, deixem-me só apontar este timestamp. I've never been in a Gauntlet runner. Kinda want to see what the engine rooms look like. What is this? Round table. Alright.
Let's see here.
It's a campground.
Let's see. Which one?
The runner makes a smooth ride at least. As eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. Adoro essa palavra, dubious. A carriage can't begin to compete with the Gauntlet runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. Massive door. Toilet. Washroom.
Incredible!
So this room's made for bathing. Can we really just stop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call for tip.
Hey!
Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
You really?
It's a bathing room. Ought to mention, no running water yet. Working on it.
Damn.
Unacceptable. Pantry. Nós não vamos cozinhar tão cedo no jogo. There's some pristine clear water and more coney meat. Okay. Good job. Engine room corridor. This is the kitchen. Como disse, nós não vamos cozinhar. Bem, as camas é que são absolutamente terríveis. Provavelmente vamos poder fazer upgrades. Aqui é onde se come, not bad. Oh shit.
What's this?
Hey. Oh shit, what the fuck? Gargoyles. Já sei, isto vai ser numa missão. Vamos estar a ser perseguidos numa missão e vamos ter de vir aqui lançar o barril. Surely. Alright. Vamos subir ali primeiro. Temos aqui duas cenas. Watchtower. Ok. Parece que estamos a ir em círculos, though. Não vou prestar atenção a isso. There's the cockpit. Commander rope. Ok, não é suposto ir lá para cima. Vamos ao engine room, que é o nosso objetivo no momento. What is this? Washing machine. Ok, isto vai ser provavelmente para fazer appraisal. Temos aqui o more.
Now, where was I?
Isto é cleaning tool. Interesting. Isto provavelmente vai nos dar virtudes. É um coração, nice.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a Gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Call the runner phone. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
Now, I believe I've heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit of more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Well, long story, my girl. Bestowed to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, it may be some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Okay, interessante. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you won't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Okay.
Oh, hey!
Ok, vamos ver o que é estas cenas dão agora. Washing machine. Max MP.
Understood.
Wow.
Come on.
Max HP.
Got it.
Speaking of,
Inicio said they got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Ashtanigi. Ok, talvez... Ok. Wow. Nope.
So?
Okay. Oh. Interessante. Pode calhar uma virtude qualquer. Alright. O que mais é que eu posso fazer? Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of a carriage, but this, it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. Ok, ainda não dá para fazer nada ali. Ok, vamos ler um livro então, porque... eu gostei do máximo de MP, mas gosto mais de evoluir os virtues. Vamos começar com o New World Travel Diary, sure. Oh, this appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that will really expand the mind. Imagination. Vamos ver outro. Ok. Eloquence. Nós temos Eloquence, temos mais do que Imagination. Infelizmente não temos a Tolerance a nível 2. Vamos então ler este aqui, o Pride and Persuasion.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section is part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points. Wow.
What are you talking about?
Roll for weak points. Why? To exploit them without mercy. To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
No kidding.
It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be done. It has to be done.
Alright.
Ok, 4 pontos de Eloquence. Not bad. Yeah, nós podíamos estar definitivamente com a tolerância a nível 2 se a gente tivesse feito, ajudasse sempre a Fabienne. I'm surprised, I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Smooth. Operator. There's still more left to read in this book. Good to know.
The Gauntlet runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Desert camp. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is Não conheço esta palavra. At noite. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. First time camping in the Gauntlet runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? With someone. Parece que dá... O stroll dá Imagination.
Your thoughts?
How was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolutely. This runner's such a guilty pleasure. No credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go, better get your 40 winks. Okay, Imagination. How do I go down?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. I did something. Oh, strategy room, I see. Now I know. Hey Hulk. Imagination também. Ok, vamos falar com ela. Ou vamos acabar de... Não, vamos experimentar falar com ela.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Could I spend time talking with Hulkenberg? Okay. This power we've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? Cool.
Certainly.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not the very condition to awaken our summoning power? Also, hence why it's so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. That the ravenous appetite I had afterwards disprove. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
Alright.
Ok, 4 pontos de imagination. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning for you, to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains these rugged girls. Nary a grain of sand could fit between our seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid ruins behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Well, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neuras? Ok, vamos ler outra vez um livro. Muito provavelmente. Wait a minute. Courage e Wisdom. Não vou fazer nenhum nem outro. Porquê? Courage é o que a gente recebe para fazer missões. Wisdom é o único que a gente já está a nível 2. Por isso vamos continuar a ler o nosso livro. The Eloquence.
What's that?
Ok, está a dizer a mesma coisa. Ok, isto já não é a primeira coisa. Even if you make a flawless first impression, as the discussion progresses, the other party may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In this situation, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses? How'd you go about doing that? Pretend to cry. Eu não sei o que é que respondia aqui, para ser sincero. Nenhum destes três. Tipo, scare them, eu não quero ser uma pessoa intimidatória. Stare them down.
Look at that.
Sure, but...
Alright.
Okay, did I fail? Maybe I did. Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider. Okay, there's still more left to read in this book.
I say, we could stop for a
Break.
break.
Okay, there's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping in there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look?
Wow.
It's so pretty.
That's
not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree, located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the timeless ahead. How exactly would the tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Neuras pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey!
How did you get so good at drawing?
Yeah!
My boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've already committed all to the safety of my mind. I've no need for the sketch itself anymore. Okay.
Hey there!
Why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely. Oh god. Which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it thinks itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. But I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
Okay, nice.
The Gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Night. Rock Band Camp. Oh, I see a bug. Okay, good for you. Keep wandering. Oh, is that imagination?
speaking of...
Excellent timing, I just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Red was beset by bandits and you were thrown out, you walked the desert to reach the city.
Your thoughts?
Such a vast empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. Well, I have a Gallica.
Fair point.
Of course, you've no need to worry with her at your side, huh? I suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger.
So,
Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night, time and time again. It helped correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say I did not expect to return to a life on the road. It will be a long journey yet. Perhaps we'd better rest while we can. Ok. Onde é que está o Neuras?
All right then.
Not here. Ooh, there's something in the end right now.
Let's head there right away.
I didn't see. Oh, ok, eu. Ok. Wisdom. Vamos fazer a imagination com o Stroll.
All right then.
Deck.
Let's go.
Hey.
You looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while?
Now then.
So next up is Martira. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over the northern forest and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of,
I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? They had no allies.
What's that about?
Oh, I see.
Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Perhaps it's just a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share abilities as well. Right, nós ganhamos a Magla não conta para nada, é só mesmo para... Aliás, conta para nós comprarmos upgrades e archetypes, mas não conta para o nosso rank com os nossos colegas, espero eu.
Then...
If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. So all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there?
Alright.
Ok, estamos quase a evoluir a Eloquence, a Tolerance e a Imagination.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Gideaux, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Gideaux's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Gideaux's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh shit. É, mas o gajo está ali a fazer testemunha, por isso nós não vamos fazer nada.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
Ok.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time! So be it. In God's name, be thou punished!
Oh shit. What?
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Gideaux himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Petrification magic?
Moving to the rear. Closing the distance.
What do you mean?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Alright, vamos ver se eles são fracos contra fogo. Não.
In the name of warrior!
Então talvez slicer.
I'll cut you down.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Come forth, royal soul.
Talvez ice. Oh.
Insolent heathens! What could you hope to achieve?
Don't underestimate me!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Ok. Vamos experimentar agora o strike.
In the name of justice.
Close this can't be.
Not done yet. Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
Sanctism is supreme. What could you hope to achieve?
Only a flesh wound.
Here they come.
Então, o Kande agora. Ok, ao menos não resiste. Vamos experimentar o Pierce. Resist.
In the name of justice. I'll cut you down.
Ok, este resiste. Ok. São diferentes.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Hang in there!
Take this! Damn it!
Wish we knew their affinities. Only one.
Ok.
Hold on. Let's go.
Então vamos experimentar os outros novamente.
You hit their weakness.
Oh, nice.
Everyone all right?
That's your opening, Captain. They're weak to ice. Let's
For all
stop
that
the
we
cold.
strive for.
Ok,
I shall
resiste.
fight as the noble I am.
E fogo. Ok.
Now, what's the play?
Chant! Sanctism will reign!
Nice dodge,
Nice.
Don't underestimate me!
Ok, vamos à vida.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Observe the enemy. Come! Not now.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Ok.
Night! Is that all?
Behold my power!
Ok. Não vou conseguir passar por causa da... Eu tenho aquele atributo. Aquela... aliás. Ui, eles devem ser fracos contra a Dark. Oh, a sério.
Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Sanctism will reign! Here they come.
Não era preciso tanto. Ok. Blaze.
You hit their weakness.
Know your
That's your
place.
opening, Captain.
Peasants!
Not now. Behold! We stand together! No,
Ok.
not this.
Vamos experimentar...
Cannot move!
It's not working.
Oh!
Witness me, brethren!
I'm dumb. Sorry.
Let's make an end of it. Something else.
I'm really dumb.
No holding back.
Ok, eu resisto, mas vou-lhe dar na mesma.
They die down.
You!
Ok, vou passar.
You first.
I'll show you the Vitus power.
Do I kill him? Probably not.
With healing power.
Thank you.
Sanctism will reign!
Ah.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad.
Brace
Let's get him
yourself.
some healing.
I defer to you.
Captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him up.
Tougher than I thought.
Behold my
They die
power!
down. You.
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze.
Okay.
So, the faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here!
Ele está com a cantora.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gideaux, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
É a cantora pelos olhos.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Gideaux. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Yeah, come on to this girl.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Oh no.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What the fuck is that?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gideaux got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
Por que é que a voz de... Ok.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a Gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Well, to become king.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Okay. To help you.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
What say we go check on him? Hey! Neuras, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
That's a Pokemon.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Convenient.
This one's important.
Providing a spark.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this Despedidas shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairies girls right, you know, the carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Pardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client, Bardon, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Como é que ele chegou aqui tão rápido?
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates' Gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Not my business.
It's really none of my business.
Ah. Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Okay.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone.
Upgrade.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Okay.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Todas as mulheres gostam de comer.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
Bursting.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
What? What are you saying?
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
Assim, aquele clamar que está aqui ao lado deste man que está a falar aqui connosco é bocado suspeito.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here?
Ok, é onde
Looks pretty far from Martira.
What is this?
I
Rival.
smell trouble.
Shit.
Oh, I
Alright.
smell trouble. Oh, I smell trouble.
Confirm.
Let's see here. It's your call.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have. But we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Hey. Let's save this town together.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
Pardon.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Ok. Só posso dormir?
Aye.
Ok. Oh. Ouviu tudo? Ok, um informant. Ok, amanhã não posso falar com ele.
Pleasure to see you.
Oh my god. The entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. Okay. All the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martira is a fine sherry indeed, which makes its aims may offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I will not be surprised if the man's giving in to despair. Okay, behind the desk. Alrighty. Nice. Nice. Ok, posso escolher uma qualquer. Finally free of those tiny runner punks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? The runner wasn't so bad.
Look at that.
Right?
Alright, vamos dormir. Let's rest.
Good night.
You too.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, it's gorgeous out.
What beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to Krigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market. Makes sense.
Alright then.
Ok, vamos começar a falar com o pessoal. Bounties.
I'm out of ideas.
Okay. No new bounties. Tomorrow. Yes, I can handle bounties. Thank you.
I'm out of ideas.
More people.
Beg your pardon?
You!
Alright then.
Ok, aqui é para ser.
Unstinking believable.
Oh, ali pessoas com quem eu posso
Alright, then.
falar.
You there!
That your runner down there? Ok. Que é isto?
Hey,
Ok. Tá aqui com um gato.
What were the guards doing?
Ok. Falar aqui com este man. Ele deve vender coisas da MP. Ok, vou comprar o milk. Para o futuro. E exatamente. Os 3 cordials. Very nice. Parece ser uma boa shop esta aqui da água. Água é essencial. Por falar nisso até vou beber um bocadinho.
What is it?
Ok, não dá para passar por aqui.
Alright then.
Oi!
what? All good.
Ok. Where is this then?
Let's not.
Ok. Não é para nós para já.
Now what am I to do?
An elder candidate? No.
Alright then.
Ok, vamos lá explorar isto. As lojas. Vamos ver o que é que eles têm a vender.
What'll it be?
Not bad. Oh yes, I want this for myself. For sure.
Yeah.
Not bad. All stats. Huh. That's nice. Nós estamos à espera do momento para vendermos as nossas coisas. Pelo que eu observo, se a gente vender as coisas no Idle Day ou no final do mês, ganhamos muito mais dinheiro. Ok.
What'll it be?
Muito bem. Players Base Lard, mas ainda não se aplica a nenhuma Available Archetypes, é para Secret. Ok, nada de jeito. Fire Attack. Ok, este é bom para nós. Aliás, até gosto dos dois, para ser sincero. Olha, está aqui uma cena. Isto foi bem para baixo. Abacus, isto é para Merchant. Isto é para uma cena que a gente ainda não tem. Commanders. Sanctors. Com daggers. E um crossbow. Ok, eu estou tentado a comprar estes dois, embora a gente não tenha dinheiro para os dois. Wielded by Sanctors, ok. Um mage também é um Centaur, por isso não estava a dizer nada aqui estes daggers. Mimic Tech Monsters. Estou interessado em comprar estes dois, mas não os vou fazer. Era interessante termos estes dois skills, mas não é necessário. Não vou gastar 16 mil rev, porque para isso tinha de vender qualquer coisa e eu não quero. Vou aguardar. Só estamos a ver também.
Alright then.
Isto é um bocado também estranho, porque se eu quiser comprar uma cena agora de grande trade, demora 4 dias a lá chegar, por isso. Se eu estiver à espera do momento certo para comprar certas coisas, pode não correr bem. Mas para já não encontrei assim nada assim muito interessante.
More people missing.
I'm telling Bardon. I can't blame you, yes.
Wouldn't last a second if I got kidnapped.
Ok. Olha, está ali a estátua, nice. Ok, está toda a gente a falar nos kidnappings.
Whoa!
Command illusions. Command illusions.
Alright then.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. Ok, tens as coisas normais para já. Não tem nada de MP. Opa, nada de MP. Feels really bad. Ok, vamos lá falar com a princesa ou rainha, não tenho a certeza. Ok, vamos ver a estátua, porque agora vê-se aqui a terceira cara, que é o Gideaux.
Hang on, what if... I see. Oh. but...
Okay.
Vow.
Though who hard destined to become king. Locals of his people support, great custodian of their anxieties. At the foot of this monumental stone will their feelings gather as mags.
'Tis in thy hands
To
now.
thee by thy daily standing accumulated, by which thy growth is empowered. This mag is henceforth entrusted. Oh shit, man. Okay. Okay. Interessant.
Yep.
Shall we get back to it? We shall. Vamos no castelo agora. Vão aqui os nossos colegas.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Got some passive skill. They say he's faster than any soldier. Alrighty.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barton has been waiting on tender hooks. Apparently the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Best not keep her waiting, huh? Let us be about it. The castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined this city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle.
I've awaited you.
So you've all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let's go right now, if that's alright. Let's go.
Aye, yes.
Please come this way then.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Nice.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Everyone went out to gather information. We should ask around too. I shall. E vamos ver o memorandum, já não vamos já há tanto tempo. Ok, ela é tipo uma bispa ou assim uma cena. Muito bem. Who's Milo? Oh. Okay. Oh. The title of the hunter is treated more like a pro certificate of religious qualification. Sure, however, those in higher positions starting from Sanctorium and above take on duties related to the Operation Church as career clergy. Okay. So, oh. Never mind. Nidia tribe. Ok, então a Juna é uma Nidia. Já ela estava a usar uma bandolete na testa. Diz que é. Ok. Joani Cygnus. Ok, tá tudo. Ok, sure. Paris. Sandworm, sure. Curse formula, where is this? Oh. Oh, boa foto. Podes escrever isto. Exhibition of the Brave é a nossa primeira etapa do tournament. Vou mostrar a cabeça, basicamente. Ou o Bounty Trophy. Pode ser a cabeça, é como pode ser um chifre, por exemplo. E vamos para o oceano. Ok. Vamos então continuar mais um pouco. Mas daqui a pouco tempo vou terminar o stream. Estou bastante cansado hoje. E o meu limite está a ser alcançado. Oh, you there? Can I talk to you for a bit? Heard that you're gonna catch that Times May for us. Now I just wanted to give my thanks. You see, my wife is one of the people that gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you. But please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Do you know about the giant sandworms? Unfortunately, no, I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry, can be of help? You want to ask the others around here too? The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
Really? That's the Starstone market, right? Let's try asking around there. We shall. Ok, alguma coisa nova? Não, senhor. Vamos falar com estas pessoas que têm aqui. Hello.
What?
Giant sandworm, are you asking me? This is a fruit stand, you realize? You think I have anything to do with a dangerous bug like that? Me, the fruit seller? Maybe.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm from Valhalla.
So, hey.
No, that's okay. We're after information about more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about the giant sandworm, do you? Only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give him a wide berth. Okay, so... Well, impressive that you go out there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? You might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Muito bem. Tá aqui o stroll. What do you do, man? Seems we missed the mark with our assumptions. I've spoken with the guard corps, but they know little and less.
What is it?
We Martirans love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Live were my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. You can't eat the parents. Very silly thing to say, they're the ones that it does, though. That does remind me.
Right.
There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town.
Nice!
Hey. Thoroughfare Square.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that
Okay.
wrong.
Now what am I to do?
Nada aqui.
Good.
Okay, you interested in letting me test your courage in the truest sense? I think you'd really fly. What's with this guy? To be honest, it doesn't seem like it'd be much help.
Now what am I to do?
Questioning will do us little good with so few to question. What about you? Any leads to report? A merchant's been that way.
So it is possible.
Fine work. I recall saying a shopkick or two myself thereabouts.
Just a sec.
Goats. Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
Informed man.
What do you want to know?
What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Well, we're looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. Oh, that guy from the last night. Yeah, he was blathering so loud. You heard him whether you wanted or not. Know where he said? Why don't you ask him yourself? Hey, I know your next question. It's plain as day. But where is he? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. But the information isn't free, my friend. 150 reef sounds. Ok, já venho falar contigo. Oh, estou a ter de pagar na mesma? Fogo, este jogo está a ser um bocado... Já é para aí a terceira opção que eu escolho de seguida que eles dizem não.
Here's the real skinny.
This Ishki in front of the fountain, just the Harry drank so much yesterday at the tavern, he was practically taking a bath. Now it's hungover. Yes, finally we got some useful information out of this guy. Now let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant.
I'm out of ideas.
Informant, yes. Então, é aquele Ishki.
More people missing.
Yes?
Uau!
Ainda não podemos usar nada com o Weather. Eu devo falar com este então. E vamos a isso.
Can hardly think on it.
My head. What is it? You got business with me?
Hey!
Is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworms then? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Right. To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. I just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then, at the bar I was excited and well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
No good.
Almost sunset too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else. Such a hard worker.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you.
É o mesmo que Juno. E já não me lembro qual era o nome dessa tribo.
I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight around here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past him. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
With this information, we can.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nae danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Okay, good lad,
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Neuras.
Alright.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Fast travel.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Precaution. We rested inside the Gauntlet runner for today at Neuras' request.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Eu tenho uma pequena especulação sobre o Moore. Eu acho que ele é o rei. O falecido é uma memória do rei. Ele próprio. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
I said it.
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
I wonder if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Alright. Vamos lá então continuar isto, vamos voltar. What's going on? Whatever it is, I'm interested to you, Marshal. I've had enough of missed deadlines and that rules. Where is the Hulk? I can hardly follow such turns. I never thought his line as Gauntlet runner would hold such a secret.
Oh, dash it.
Well, you could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it'd be a type of igniter, but when I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell who put that blasted thing into the design.
Where to?
Let me think of a place we've already been to. Muito importante.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brialhaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
I wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Ok. Subjugate Esme. Ok. Requests. Ok. Going to other cities. Nice. Teleporting does not pass time.
Oh, that's right.
Ok, então antes de terminarmos, vou aqui apontar. Vamos ter com a Maria. You're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get to. Speaking of, I saw some battles up at the recruitment center yet. No próximo episódio vamos fazer isso. Vamos falar aqui com estes pontos de interrogação. Temos ali Courage e Imagination também. E é Idols Day. Não. Wait.
What now?
It's the end. Special discounts. Big bargain day. Ok. Estou no dia 30. Todos os meses têm 30 dias. Ok, se eu clicar no R1 e novamente no R1, posso fazer isto. Destiny B.
Let's go.
E também posso ir fazer Eloquence e Tolerance. Oh shit. I don't see her. Later. Ok. É de noite só.
Alright then.
Ok, então.
Let's go.
Ok. Bem pessoal, sendo assim, vamos terminar aqui o stream. Estou bastante cansado, como já vos disse, e estamos num bom momento para terminar. No próximo episódio vamos tentar fazer estes requests e talvez algumas bounties que existem. E se não, vamos simplesmente aumentar os nossos virtues. Espero que vocês tenham gostado deste stream e deste episódio. Vou apenas guardar aqui. Quero ver quantas horas temos. 19 horas e um quarto. Estamos já aproximados das 20 horas. Talvez amanhã, sábado, ou durante o fim de semana farei um stream um pouco maior. Já estarei mais descansado e pronto a fazer um stream maiorzinho. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Por mim é tudo. Espero ver-vos na próxima. Até logo.